you're looking to build your next semi-custom home near Lake Norman area that has no HOA and a larger, more expansive lot, then I have an awesome option for you here. This is going to be Rolling Meadows by Caruso Homes. This is going to be located in Mooresville. You're going to want to stick around. Hey, and welcome back. So I'm very excited to share Rolling Meadows with you today. This is the latest Caruso Homes community. Now that Caruso Homes doesn't have a ton of market share in the greater Charlotte area, but I'm excited to see them move their way out into this Mooresville area, which has a lot of new development coming its way, and that's for a very strong reason, with it being centrally located near Lake Norman and a ton of commercial area density right around the corner with a whole lot of conveniences. So I'm excited to give you a little bit more nitty-gritty details on this neighborhood. They've already sold a good bit, but it's driving a lot of people out this way for a good reason. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, no HOA, large lots, and all that good stuff with semi-custom touches and finishes. So let's get into details in a second for you, but if this is your first time to the channel, welcome in. My name is Will Simoneaux. I'm a new construction expert with Dreamline Realty. So if you want to know everything there is to know about all the new construction builders, neighborhoods, and floor plans in the greater Charlotte area, hit that subscribe button. We got you covered. We already have about 80 or so communities that we've done videos on, and we want to make sure that we provide you all the resources we have on the back end to make sure you're making the right decision when you find that next community that you want to call home. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, you're looking at new construction, hit subscribe. You will not regret it. But let's dive into the neighborhood details itself for Rolling Meadows. Now, this will be a single family community that will offer 7 different 2-story single family floor plans that will all be on at least a ½ acre and up to acre home sites, which is really hard to find in new construction nowadays, and I'll hit on that a little bit later. Now, the square footage of these homes is going to be starting with a base square footage from 2,600 all the way up to a whopping 6,000 square foot. So that's going to be on basement home sites. Now, last I was at the community, I believe they've sold their last basement home site, so I think you're going to be seeing more of the higher end of square footages being around the 4,000, maybe potentially up to 5,000 square foot, depending on how you build out the plan. Because again, they're semi-custom, but they have some options that you can choose, to do bonus rooms over a 3rd car garage or things of that nature. So again, this is a semi-custom builder, like I had mentioned, so you can really make it how you want it, whether you want to keep it budget conscious and not do a whole bunch of bells and whistles, or if this is, like I said, you want to do your semi-custom finishes, you're going to be right down the road from Lake Norman. You want to have all your friends and family over, you want to build out exactly how you want, you can definitely do that. So it's nice to have that flexibility. Now, all of these plans will include 3 beds and 3 baths, but again, that can go up to a whopping 5, maybe even 6 bedrooms. It really just depends on how you build it out. Now, with that being said, the pricing can be kind of hard to figure out. If you're looking on the website, they may say the base pricing starts in the 600,000s or the 550,000s, but realistically, you're going to be closer to up to the 900,000 up to 1.1 million range, depending on the build out of the home. Now, what I would recommend doing, go in the description below. We have a ton of resources in there, but I would recommend checking out the current and active inventory in the neighborhood in that link that I have set up for you, because right now I believe there are 2 quick move-in homes that I think they have great pricing on. Now, I'll showcase you the map of the community a little bit later on, but community has about 2 sections here, where one section is going to be right off of the main road, and then one other section that just recently opened up, phase 2, is going to be in a nice tucked away cul-de-sac area off of the main road. So those quick move-in homes that you see right now are going to be right off the road, but you're going to be nice tucked away from the road, maybe about 100 foot or so from the actual main road, which is nice. But you can go check out their current pricing that they have for those right now. They're quick move-in, already completed homes, and I think they have some great pricing on those. But again, if you're going to be building it from the ground up, which is what the lots that they have left on, you're most likely going to be up around that 900 price range, again, depending on how you do all the selections. So again, go check out that link in the description below to check out that current pricing. But again, no HOA fee, great feel in the community. There's really no restrictions. There always is going to be basic limited restrictions, sometimes on livestock and things like of that nature with, you know, the covenants and restrictions that they have set up, but no HOA fee is awesome. So if you're looking to, you know, keep your boat on the side or something like that, and not have to do a docking fee or different things like that, or keep it at a marina, since you're going to be right down the road from Lake Norman, this is an awesome community to really consider. I think a lot of people are struggling to find no HOA fees around here on new construction. So great thing for that to stand out, great appeal. Now, this neighborhood is currently zoned for Lakeshore Elementary, Troutman Middle, as well as South Iredell High School. So if schools are a big factor for you, again, like I mentioned, go in the description below. We have a ton of resources in there. Greatschools.org is a great option for you to explore to figure out if these are going to be, you know, suitable for your needs. So be sure to go check that out. Now, they've already sold 6 so far, and 2 of those have already moved in. So let me show you on the map real quick here and show you kind of like an idea of the community. So you can see over here on Fernhill Road, there is a stoplight right here. So this is that main road area that has those quick moving homes that I mentioned that you can go check out in that description below. But all the ones in yellow are all those quick moving homes that are already completed. The black are the ones that have already moved in. But this back here, all those green are available lots to build on, which is awesome. But all those reds are currently under contract where they're going to start the building process. So last I drove in there was a couple weeks ago, and all these reds, they haven't even broke ground. So those are very recent contracts. And I believe this was the last basement lot that has sold. So still a good amount of options left to build on, but you also have some yellows or quick moving homes that you can snatch up that I think you can get some great deals on and try and negotiate. So awesome options here, but I think over here you're going to get a nice, more tucked away feel. Now you're going to have, in my opinion, a little bit better of a tree buffer over this way, more privacy. There are some, there is an older home backing up to this area that you may have to overview, but that's something that you could easily cover up with like a privacy fence or with some natural landscaping or something of that nature. So just wanted to show you the map here. Again, awesome lots and some nice availability left in the community. So that's a breakdown on the neighborhood map, but what I want to show for you here, show you where the community is actually located. So pulling up the map, you can see again off of that main road, and you can see the satellite map is so recent it's not as updated, but you can see it's right there on that corner. The model home is right there, and you have that stoplight right there. So zooming out, let's give you a better idea on where exactly we're at. You can see it's going to be a little bit more tucked away of a drive if you're going to try to get to amenities. You can see all this green area over here. As far as like all your things that you're going to do throughout the day or things of that nature, you're going to be going into down like that, not downtown Mooresville, but this very commercially dense right off of Interstate 77 Mooresville area. So you can see there's a ton of stuff over this way that isn't in green. This is all that commercially dense. You got Lowe's Home Improvement, Sam's Club, Walmart Supercenter, Costco. So you have plenty of options, restaurants, amenities and things to do, and that's only going to be about a 10-minute drive away from the community. But if you want more mom and pop things to do, you can definitely go over into the downtown Troutman area, where it's going to be a nice, more smaller downtown feel. That's going to be about the same drive as well. So let me zoom out a little bit further so you can get actually a better idea on your bearings if you're not familiar with this region. So you can see Uptown Charlotte is going to be all the way down here. You're taking Interstate 77 all the way up. If you're looking for, drive time, or if you're working into Charlotte, relocating here into Uptown Charlotte, let's try and see what the drive time is going to be right now. Shooting this video at 3:43, you're looking at about a 43-minute drive. Now, if you're not familiar with this area, Interstate 77 is notorious for getting congestion, especially around the lake area right here going over the lake. So they just recently got a new toll lane going all the way through into Uptown. So if you were to be commuting into Uptown Charlotte or something of that nature, I would strongly recommend looking into that. But I still think this is a great option for people that want to be, maybe they're doing a hybrid work environment or something of that nature. I think this is going to check off a lot of the boxes for somebody that's, again, looking for that large acreage, no HOA, but still maybe needs to commute to Uptown. So also always like to share the driving distance into the airport. Usually in Charlotte area, the airport is very centrally located, which is nice. So pretty much the same driving distance, 45 minutes to the airport from the community itself. So again, zooming into the neighborhood, you can see it's in Troutman. or Mooresville, but it's just on the border of like that Mooresville Troutman area. So a lot of conveniences here. You do have, I believe, a put-in right over this way. You do have a nice creek park right here. You do have Lake Norman State Campground right around the corner, Lake Norman State Park. So a lot of things to do and keep you busy, especially during this hot summer time frame that I'm shooting this video right now. But just wanted to give you a quick idea on your bearings. But real quick, want to show you this here, and I'm going to get you inside this model home. It's absolutely beautiful. Now that model home is, when I spoke with the sales rep there, that one with all the options, selections, how it's built out, that would most likely cost around $950,000, I believe $980 potentially. But that's just to give you an idea on what that all-in pricing is going to look like for what you see in the model home. So I'll get to that in just a second for you. If you want to check that out, you can definitely do that. But I want to showcase some other potential options that may be appealing to you, if this is a great option for you, because I want to make sure you know of all the different communities that may be similar to this one for you. So I'm zooming in here. You can see this purple. Rolling Meadows is right here in the purple. Again, we're just outside of Mooresville, in between Troutman. Now there are a couple options here, and this is a map that I created on all the new construction communities. So all the purple ones are neighborhoods that I've actually done a video on, been on site, and all that good stuff. All the blue ones are single family communities as well. So one of the closest competitors I would say to it is going to be Saddlehorn. That is a Niblock Homes community. It's literally only about 5 minutes away. I would say if you are exploring Rolling Meadows, if you're looking at that for an option for larger home sites, definitely go up and at least stop in. Go meet Mark with Niblock Homes. Tell him Will sent you. I think that's a great option. That's a local custom builder. They build semi-custom homes, but they also do custom off-site homes. Caruso Homes does as well, but really love the product that Niblock Homes gives as well. And this is an awesome community that we're going to be giving out around acre lot home sites. So I've done a video on that too, so you can check out that community. But I think a lot of people that are going to be interested in Rolling Meadows aren't as super particular about the specific location on where the neighborhood is at, but more so, you know, the lot sizes that they get, the larger expansive homes, how many finishing touches they can throw in the community, you know, garage slots and all that good stuff. So I think Saddlehorn is a great option for you to explore as well. And I actually put these all in a spreadsheet for you to overview here. So Saddlehorn, again, I think is an option. It's going to be a higher price tag. Most of them are going to be 900 to 1.1, but I definitely would recommend to at least go to explore that. I think that they will mainly include a lot in their base pricing that are standard features that you will not have to upgrade if you're building from the ground up, as opposed to, I believe, with the Caruso Homes in Rolling Meadows, you may need to throw a little bit more money at design or into structural options to get it exactly how you want it. So it almost is neck and neck there, but it's definitely an option worth to consider. Now there is another neighborhood, Peyton's Creek, Eastwood Homes. I have not been to the community as of yet, but we'll be doing a video on that very soon. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to be going out there and getting you some content on that. That is Eastwood Homes. That is the minimum, the base price starting at $700,000 up to $1.1 million. Now hopping on the map, that neighborhood is going to be right here, so it's a little bit farther out, I would say, from everything. And I think these two, Saddlehorn and Rolling Meadows, are going to be a little bit more centrally located, but these should be about acre lots or so. But this, I think, is going to be something definitely worth exploring, again, if you're looking at these options up this way. Now, I've just recently took a client over to Rolling Meadows to overview these options, but ended up taking her all the way down to Oak Creek. Now, Oak Creek, I think, is a great option as well. It's kind of switching gears as far as location. But Oak Creek is going to be all the way down here. A lot of options that you can see right here. Oak Creek is going to be all the way down here, just outside of Mint Hill off of 485. So a little bit more centrally located. Rather than having a 45-minute drive into Charlotte, you're going to be looking at about a 25 to 30-minute drive into Uptown Charlotte. Oak Creek by Empire Homes, I've already done a video on that if you want to go check it out. You're going to get about half-acre lots, and prices going around 900 to you know, $1 million or more. But really, you can get some expansive large homes in here with 4-car garage options, low tax rate, which is awesome. I believe it's 0.69. Don't hold me to it. I'm horrible about remembering numbers like that, but you're going to get a much lower tax rate, which is awesome. And again, you're much closer to all of the Uptown Charlotte if that's what you're looking for. So again, just going over all the options for you here. And another one that I would think would be worth exploring would be Windermere Farms. That's going to be over in Waxhaw. So going on the map here, again, we were talking about the neighborhood Saddlehorn up here, talking about the neighborhood in Mint Hill over here, Oak Creek by Empire. The other one with large home sites is going to be Eastwood Homes, or not Eastwood Homes at Roan Creek. Actually, Roan Creek would be an option, Eastwood Homes at Roan Creek and Waxhaw. And then also Windermere Farms in Waxhaw as well. That's going to be a semi-custom home that you can build on up to acre home sites. So a couple different options for you to explore. Another one coming soon is going to be Chasewood by Eastwood Homes. That's going to be very close to Oak Creek at Empire, but honestly, I think these ones that I mentioned here are going to be a little bit more higher finishes that you're most likely going to be looking for if you're going to be spending around $1 million. So this is what I like to do. I like to break down all the options for you to make sure you're making the right decision. And what I would recommend doing is if you're looking into making a purchase into something like this, I would strongly consider going into the description below and scheduling a Zoom call with us so we can put a face-to-face. We can hear more about your situation and I can get a game plan together for you. I can go over all my resources like the map and our spreadsheet. So I was just showing you our spreadsheet here and going back to here. I have every quarter I go through this spreadsheet and I add in manually all of the communities that are, coming in and all the major production builders or builders in and around the greater Charlotte area. So you can see all this is ones I have not done, and then these are all the neighborhoods that I have done. We're looking at about 86 so far. So there's a lot of options, but what I'd love to do is hear more about your situation and put together something like this. This is what I created for, this is what I generally do for all of my clients. It's our process that we have laid out to make sure we leave no stone left unturned for you. This is what I had a recent Zoom call with a client, heard what they were looking for, and I was able to put together, pretty much this clickable PDF with all the builders, neighborhoods, and floor plans that I think would be appealing to them, and giving my input on what I think about the community itself. So realistically, if you're looking to build on a lot, you need to be aware of the communities. I don't want to be the realtor that just sets you up on just a home search on their website. I want to go out there and actively find the community for you, because if you're looking to build on a lot, those lots are not going to be listed on MLS or Realtor.com or Zillow. We need to find the neighborhoods that are up your alley and that check off all the boxes for you, and you need to be aware of them because they sell those lots quickly. As you can see in Rolling Meadows, they've already sold 6 and all the basement lots are gone. So if this seems like something you're interested in, you're actively looking, or if you're looking 2 to 3 years out, I even know of all the neighborhoods that are coming soon. There is a ton of development coming into the greater Charlotte area. So going on this map, I mean, I add everything in here. All these in brown are coming soon, and then it just keeps on growing and growing as far as the neighborhoods coming around the corner. So again, if that sounds like something you're interested in, I would love to put a face to a name and hear more about your situation and be able to put a game plan together for you. So that way, when the time is right for you, you're ready to strike while the iron's hot, and make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. So I've done a ton of talking for you here. Now I want to get you inside the gorgeous model home by Caruso Homes in Rolling Meadows so you have an idea on what to expect in this community. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever, you want to go check out the active inventory in this neighborhood, go in the description below. We also have set up these new construction reports for our clients that has been very helpful. We've gotten great feedback about that. So if you want to be up to date on all the new construction homes hitting the market, quick move-in homes, or price reductions on the market nowadays, be sure to go sign up for those. You can custom tailor that based on what exactly you're looking for and what area, zip code, or single family townhome and all that good stuff. And we'll send you custom reports on what exactly is hitting the market out there so you can stay well informed on how the market is moving, because it's moving quickly. So ton of resources down in there. I'll quit talking for you. Let me get you inside this model home. But if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. But I hope you got some value out of this video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.